Hey guys, Nathan Reed here. I wanted to make this video to help you guys out a little bit with Advocare, how your sales are going, how your prospects are going, how you're talking about the business, and sort of an all-encompassing way to help you grow your business and help you use logic in the close, okay? Now, this is based on a lot of study and research. This is not just, the arbitrary, I've studied a lot in research. I've studied closing and trained in closing for over 2 years. There are great materials that can help you with that. One of them is the book and audio, Grant Cardone, called The Closer Survival Guide. He has 2 books that precede that called Sell or Be Sold and the 10X Rule. These are vital for anything that has to do with sales and your belief in the product and how much energy and effort you have to put into it. I'm in about my 5th week of Advocare, and I'm crossing 4,000 in sales in the last probably about 12 or 13 days. I have another 600 clearing tonight, and we're just on this roll, on this momentum, right? I have a sales call in 3 hours where we're sealing up and closing the deal. Okay, so let's talk about using logic in the close, right? So you should know that if they do the 24-day challenge and do the Thermal Plus and the Catalyst, it averages out to be about $240. Plus shipping and tax is around $250, okay? What you need to realize is that that is actually $10 a day for them to do the program, right? So when you're talking about it, the first and foremost thing is don't hide from the money. Don't hide from how much it is. Don't hope that they're going to get to the page and just order it because they see that it's over that. That's wishing and hoping and praying for a close, and that'll never happen. Just be upfront and be like, it's about $250 for the challenge. It's 24 days long, so it breaks down to be about $10 a day, and actually that breaks down to be about $3 per meal for the supplements. That is called the reduced to the ridiculous close. That is using logic to basically show this is affordable, this is manageable, and this is doable, and it's worth it for them, okay? Now, first and foremost, you should have a before and after picture that is getting them interested, right? I have probably 15 before and after photos, every race, creed, whatever it is, and they're all friends of mine. Okay, these are all people that I can say, this is Blaine, this is Julita, this is Danny, this is Thomasina, this, you know what I mean? And they're real people, okay? Put them in touch with them, right? Connect them all via Facebook, okay? You're needing to realize, I need somebody to validate this for me, okay? Step number 2 in this process is it should never be your products. This should never be something that I'm doing. You should do something that I'm doing. No. You always need a third-party validation for what you're doing, right? I'm a fitness model. I've been a fitness model for very many years, and Advocare got me to, this elite status where, I'm doing a film in June with a celebrity that I can't mention, but it got me to that next level. So I don't even say that they're my products, right? I was fortunate enough to partner with Jessica Rainey, who's a pro fitness athlete. So guess what? You're getting the products from her. It's always somebody else, okay? Because when they're yours, you have to answer 400 questions that you would never have to answer, right? These are the same people that don't have any idea what's in Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but they want to know what every single ingredient is in your, in the Thermal Plus or whatever it is. If they're somebody else's products, you don't have to answer those questions, okay? A little tip and trick, and that's just true, right? That's going to help you in whatever it is, okay? A BMW dealership, that guy, he didn't make the BMW, right? He's only selling it, and they're going with the brand of BMW because it has a reputation behind it. So Jessica Rainey, being a pro fitness athlete, has a reputation for that, right? Then I show them the before and afters of my friends. I put them in touch with her, and I close the deal, all right? I don't put it on Jessica to then close the deal. That's another thing. Don't use your upline as like they're responsible for your closing, because then once again, you are leaving it up to somebody else and hoping and praying that they'll actually do it. Okay, so after you have spoken with them it's about $250 for the challenge, breaking down to about $10 a day, about $3 per meal for the supplements, right? One of the things that you are going to logically deal with then is Getting them started now. Now that is an art, right? You've got to be able to handle, I want to wait. You've got to be able to handle, I get paid in 3 weeks. You've got to be able to handle all of that. And there's no way that I can do that in this video, but you can find that information in the Closer Survival Guide. There are 5 closes for think about it. There's 4 closes for spouse stall. I want to talk to my spouse about it. All those things, right? It's pointless for me to go over those things because I've just trained myself over the last 2 years to be able to handle those. Okay? But let's deal with building your distributor line and using logic, okay? So you all know that when you pay the $79 distributor fee, you get about 2 to 3 boxes of Spark. So let's call that 45 bucks, right? It's $22.95 for each box of Spark when they order it with the 24-day challenge, right? I'm telling this to people before I even show them anything about the challenge, right? I'm just talking to them about what they're gonna do. And I said, here's what actually is a good idea for you to do. I said, you know Sam's Club, Price Club, you know those types of things? Most people have reality on that. That's a well-known fact. And they go, yeah, I'm familiar with Sam's Club. And they go, okay, Advocare has something very similar to Sam's Club where if you pay a yearly membership, right, which is $79, it gives you 20% off your order. Do not leave it at that. That sounds like they're paying money up front and only getting a membership, okay? Here's how you break it down, is that you go, what's really cool, I say this verbatim, so what's really cool is what comes with your membership is about 2 to 3 boxes of Spark, which is worth about $45, right? So now you are only $34 paying for the membership. Break it down even further and go, but let me show you something. Are you in front of a computer? You always want to be handling the close in the moment. Do not leave it up to them to figure it out later on at night. You will lose closes, you will lose money, and you will chase prospects and never get them back on the phone. Be like, are you in front of a computer right now? Yes, I am. Okay, here, go to my website. Boom, right? You should have your website up on a laptop so that you can see everything that they are seeing and walk them through it every step of the way. $4,000 in sales in 12 days happened this way, okay? So you walk them through the entire process and you go, cool. The next thing that they're gonna ask is, wait, what's this $50 renewal fee? Be like, that's optional. It just gets cheaper for your membership the second year, but you have the option to renew. Great, you've handled it, right? Don't leave that up to chance. Don't have them click that because if you don't explain what that is, you'll lose the close, okay? So they click that, they sign up. Okay, great. Now I'm looking at my site. Now what do? Now you walk them through every single stage of what they order for the 24-day challenge. The first thing you go, okay, see that shop link? Okay, click shop link, click 24-day challenge. Cool, the first thing they see is Spark. Here's how you justify that. You go, I want you to add 2 flavors of the Spark, but don't worry, we're gonna get rid of it in your cart, once we get to the order process, because remember, you got that stuff for free. Oh, cool. So it doesn't matter what flavor? No, it doesn't matter what flavor. We'll remove it at your next screen. Great. You've now handled that, okay? Then you go into the MNS3, then you go into the protein shake flavor, you go into the citrus for the probiotic and all the cleanse and all that stuff, right? I always recommend that people do the Thermo Plus and the Catalyst because that's what I did, okay? I tend to not close people on products that I haven't used before because I can't back it, okay? So I know that the challenges that my people do average around $250 for the challenge, okay? So then they get to the order screen and they're like, oh, I still see the 2 Sparks. I go, cool. Click the 2 remove buttons and click update. Cool. They see that $45 was taken off. Now, when $45 is taken off, they get to see that their order is now around 200 bucks. Okay, somewhere around in there with the $45 off. But remember, they're getting 20% off their order. Okay, so that's $40. So remember the original 45 that they were saving, and now they're saving 40 on the 20%. See how you logically have them go, oh, it's actually cheaper and a better idea for me because I'm going to order these products anyway. Do that. I'm not going to give you what will happen if you don't, because it did happen to me once and never happened again. But there are many examples of what works and what doesn't. So this is an example of what works. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me, but that is really a logical way to deal with the close every single time. There's no way I can, talk about how many objections you're going to face. I'm doing something else. My, father recommended so-and-so. All of those things are handleable, right? Do not say, okay, cool, well, just find me when you're ready to try something else. Never, ever, 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 ever do that. okay? If you let that happen, you are watching money walk out the door. You are not taking responsibility for that close and handling objections. Once again, this is everything that you are going to learn, is that objections and stalls are two completely different things. I can't teach you what those things are because this video is not long enough. I tried to keep it under 10 minutes. I hope this really helped, okay? My plan is to, I want to do probably about 6,000 in my next 2-week pay period. That's on me to do it. I love you guys.